Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now, GT7 Daily Race C, back on Catalonia. As you see from the last video, we were using the Nissan GTR, but now we're using everybody's favourite car for this race, is the GT by Citroen. So immediately fast forward into the main straight, coming up to the first corner. I'm expecting big collisions, but actually, to be fair, quite smooth. Everyone's nice, precise, and no engagements at all. Now around to this second long right-hander, and now under the bridge into the third corner. Now yellow hits white, white goes out, and we move up 2 positions, so in 6th now. So obviously got blue there, he bumped into, I believe, one of them in front, causes him to like just stop and then re-accelerate. So we still remain in 6th, hopefully to try and get into 5th, overtake Benji, of course. So with this car, you can see why people use it, to be honest, and why lobbies are literally full of them. They're very solid cars, especially on this track. Good tyre wear and good grip around corners, and it's quite quick too. Anyway, we've got Jim behind, and he's on our case. Goes for the inside manoeuvre, sort of like just barges his way through. Cool, fine, it is what it is. Also got another guy behind. But we remain in 7th, lose a position obviously to Jim in front. Now come around to this second to last corner, take this corner flat, even though I didn't there, but you can take it flat if you hit the right lines. He peels off, number 4, he peels off into the pits, so that's good. We move up into position 6 now, onto the back of Jim. We get the overtake done. Coming up to the first big brake zone, which is corner 1 off the main straight. Obviously 3 wide in, and I've got to say, he just, wow, misses that brake zone and just goes wide. Luckily he didn't cause a collision and hit into me or the other guy, so lucky about that. Now again in position 5, lap 2, fast forward a little bit, under the bridge here, down into 2nd for this right-hander. And again, just trying to catch up to 4th now. Obviously you've got 6th place behind, quite close. We're all within like a second of each other. That's 4 seconds, no, 3.9 now to the leader. And well, Toby there, he just sort of turns right. Not really too sure what happens, and then Benji hits Toby, so we move up now into 3rd. So now we are trying to focus on trying to get 2nd now. We are again, we're all within the second of each other. I go for the inside. Try and be as smooth as possible, get into 2nd place, nice clean inside overtake. Now we've got to try and maintain position, of course. Beginning of this second to last corner, then to the last corner to begin lap 3. So, again, 4 seconds to the leader. He's pretty good pace at the moment. About half a second difference between me and 2nd, but obviously slipstream, he's got the pace advantage there, and as you can see, fast forward, he's beginning to catch up. So I go sort of middle of the track and then back over, defend the inside. I don't want him coming across. Now through this section infield bit, as you can see in the radar, me and Toby are really close, to be honest. Like, we're level pegging, or he's a little bit quicker, to be fair, but I managed to make my cars, like they say, wide as possible. Now under the bridge here, as you can see, get down into 2nd, keep the inside line. I don't think an outside overtake really works on this corner. So again, maintain middle track position, and then back over for the inside line here. Again, he's really on our tail, 4 seconds, just above 4 seconds now to the leader, so he's quite comfortable out in front. Again, lap 3, tyre wear. Again, it's just always going to be the front left. Just likes to wear down, just wears me down as well, thinking about it, to be honest. Now this corner, for some reason, is quite tricky. It looks quite like a corner you can take flat, but actually you do have to like either not accelerate or brake, to be honest. It is quite a tricky corner. But Toby now comes up on the inside, peaks into 2nd, but we retain 2nd. Tries to go for the outside overtake, but defend the line there. Maybe I pushed him out a little bit, but not in a good sport. Doesn't sacrifice there, of course. Now 2nd to last corner again, we run wide on the gravel and lift off for corner second to last corner for this corner as well. Just don't take it right. Again, hit the grass there. Now Toby's overtaken us into second with now a fear of position 4 about to overtake us, but he has got the pace as well, so it looks quite inevitable that this is going to happen. He then trying to come in as close as he possibly can, but he's on the outside obviously of corner 1 but inside the corner 2, but we outbrake him into corner 1, and in corner 2 still remain in position 3. So again, all within a second of each other. I kind of mess up there. He gets the inside line. To be fair, I think he actually even pushed me in. He pushed me wide. So now in position 4. So not good, not great. And of course we need to get back position 3. But for some reason he just starts dribbling and takes that corner really slow. Not too sure why, but throws me off. That's the last thing I want to do is smash into someone and get a ridiculous penalty for it. Now coming down to this sort of like flat out left. In position 4 of course. And as we can see, if we take this corner quite nice, he runs just wide of the track limits, so subsequently he will get a 0.5 second penalty there, which is good, but he obviously won't serve it now. It's too close to the penalty spot now, so he will serve that next lap of course. Now coming up to this tight left-hander, he runs wide. We're in first, we ping it out, get closer, so half a second now behind. And I'm not too sure, I get this sometimes as well, that when I start driving, suddenly the car just feels really odd to drive. It's quite inconsistent. For some reason I don't really get it. Whether it's probably just me, to be honest. But so position 3 Jim, he peels off into the pits. So brings us up into position 3 now. And skip couple of laps to lap 6. I peel off now into the pits. My tyres are about half worn on that front left, so for let's just get in now. Now obviously you've got to get the world's shortest pit stop of course, so we obviously don't fast forward it here and you know have to have a long wait. So we're keeping on the track to see where we come out. Now there's a big group coming up of a couple of cars, so let's hope we try and get in front of them, which looks like we do. So we retain position 5 now, obviously just behind Jim, so him pitting, no, I'm not pitting at all, it's kind of cost him a little bit. Now we fast forward this part of the track. I mean, he's second behind, keeps dipping into like just below a second. 7 seconds to Gouda, the Spanish driver, and we are slowly gaining on him and losing Jim too. So basically fast forward this whole lap, and as we can see, position 5 is still ours. Lap 7 coming into lap 8. Now position 4 has just pitted Toby, so we're going to move up into position 4, and with that he is actually just there, so we don't even move up into position 4. As you can probably see, the 4 pixels on the screen was Toby. Well, actually no, it is Toby. So he's on newer tyres than what I am by a couple of laps, I believe, or a lap or so. So try and catch up with him. We've got obviously Jim behind, but his tyres have got to be properly worn out now. So I'm quite certain that at this point in time he's not going to be catching up, and we're only going to be gaining from him. So under the tunnel again into second for the hair. I'll say long right-hander. Again, most of these corners are deceptively tight, even though they don't look it. And we can now come into this left-hander. Again, another example, that corner's quite tight, but this Citroen is really good at, and has really good grip, to be honest. So we can accelerate quite fast out of these corners, like halfway through them, so which is good. Of course, so lap 8, position 5, about 28 seconds to the leader, but Gouda there, something happened to him, I'm not too sure what. So we move up into position 4. So whether, I don't know, controller died or something like that, I'm not really too sure. But obviously take the left-hander, take that nice and smooth. For some reason, he's not really catching. We are gaining time incredibly fast. He is now just over 2 seconds now, so I'm not too sure what's going on there. Really couldn't get my head around it. I forgot to save the replay to try and find out. Now, obviously in position 4, Position 3 is obviously just in front, so we've got to work our hardest to try and catch up. Now onto lap 10, we skipped a couple of laps again. Still in position 4, I mean Benji now is 6 seconds behind. So, you know, I don't know what happened, whether they just kept battling out and slowly lost time over these current laps. I'm not really too sure, but in 2-3 seconds or so to position 3. Obviously first place just pitted, but we know now that a pit stop is roughly 26-7 seconds, probably closer to 30, and we were about 24 seconds to the leader. So theoretically we should come out in front or so, or just basically in his rear spoiler, but I imagine it's probably going to be coming out in front. So again, first second, now go to first second, and we move into position 3. He does come out when I look behind there. I do know that. I did check on the map on the top right. So final lap, lap 11, in position 3. Tyres are looking pretty good, to be honest. So we've got a good stepping stone to the person behind of 6 seconds or so. So we know that no one's going to be catching us. Just try and finish the lap, keep it smooth, keep it just clean, really. I mean, that is the goal at the end of the day, just to gain positions and win and not crash out, really. So if we can get on the podium from starting in the position we did, and then I say we've done a pretty good job. Now we're fast forward here, of course, and again it's just trying to catch up. But as we can see, coming up now, go over the old white line there. So track limits have been breached, of course. And now a 0.5 second penalty, but again, not too worried. Anyway, come up to the left-hander here into first. I mean, those two up front seem to be having a battle for first, so it'll be interesting to see who comes first in that battle, whilst we just try and race to maintain position and not actually get any more penalties. Now again, this right-hander, you can take this flat like here. I say flat, I still lift it off again, but you can take it flat. And for some reason, this last lap, this last corner, I don't know what happened again. 1 second penalty, so not too bad. We're in it on the stand for third, so that's good. And as you can see from here, woo, we won. Wow, we didn't win. We won the podium third. So if you like the video, enjoy it. Please subscribe, comment, and turn the notification bell on. Share with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.